What's going on, my Fly Happy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Man, when it rains, it pours, fam. I mean, we have seen injury after injury after injury, and now Chloe Bibby seems to be out for the season. We are about to get all the way into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 33.1, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this one. Let's get it. All right, so the news has been dropped, right? You see it right here. Chloe Bibby will miss the remainder of the season due to a left knee injury. Now, I can't even remember what in the world happened to Chloe Bibby. Was she injured during practice? I didn't see anything in the game. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I didn't see anything during the game. And I have to say, man, I've never seen a team go through so many injuries. I mean, this team is being injured so much. The coach is being injured. Did y'all see Keith Porter injured in that last game, sitting on the sideline with that boot on that leg? Oh my goodness, man. They're being injured so much, I think we all gonna be injured if we just keep watching the Indiana Fever at this point. The injuries are just pouring over, man. Runneth over. Now, they did sign Bree Hall, okay? Shout out Chloe Peterson for this information here. She ended up stating 4 days after Steph White said she didn't consider the swelling in Chloe Bibby's knee to be a setback. Yeah, we know not to listen to Stephanie White about any injuries, all right? We already know Bibby has been ruled out for the season. It's the fourth season-ending injury. Fourth. Oh, my goodness, man. Talk about bad luck, man. This is crazy work. The Fever have signed Bree Hall to a hardship contract in her place. Now, to break down even more what's going on with the Indiana Fever, they had this article with Indy Star stating, now it's evident Bibby had a setback enough to rule her out for the season. The Fever have about a week left in the regular season, wrapping up against Minnesota on the 9th. We already know all this, right? Assuming they have a playoff berth. To accommodate for Bibby's injury, the Fever have signed Bree Hall, their number 20th overall pick in the 2025 WNBA draft. Hall, a South Carolina alum, spent training camp with the Fever. We already know this as well. Hall has bounced around the league since then, signing multiple hardship contracts with the Valkyries throughout the season. She was on the Valkyries when the Fever played in San Francisco on August 31st, but did not enter the game. With 5 injuries, including an ongoing right groin injury to Caitlin Clark that has kept her out since July 16th, the Fever have 4 players on hardship contracts: Hall, Odyssey Sims, Ariel Powers, and Shea Petty. The Fever will be eligible for at least 3 hardship contracts for the rest of the season, including playoffs, and 4 as long as Clark remains out. Hall and Sims are signed to rest of season contracts. So Hall and Sims has signed for the rest of the season. So I believe that means they'll be playing in the playoffs, meaning they will be eligible for the playoffs. There it goes right there. Powers and Petty are currently signed to 7-day contracts, okay? Which means they aren't eligible for the playoffs at this moment. One or both of them will need to sign rest of season contracts before the end of the regular season in order to be eligible for the playoffs. All right, so we won't have Powers or who was that? Powers or Petty. We won't have either one of them if they don't sign a rest of the season contract. I mean, at this point, somebody just handed Indiana Fever a Kit Kat, man, because they just can't catch a break. You feel me? I mean, come on, dog. No break at all. Injury after injury after injury. Injuries has ruined the Indiana Fever season completely. Injuries have ruined our enjoyment on watching the Indiana Fever. It is nonsensical work how injuries is plaguing this team. I've never seen this ever in my life where a team injuries is just piling up like a football pile. Like somebody fumbled the ball and everybody's jumping on top of it. Never seen it, fam. Why didn't they sign one of the other hardships to rest of season? And why did they need to replace Bibby if the Fever already signed Sims to rest of season? Why do the Fever need 4 additional players to replace 3 end of season injuries if Caitlin Clark is returning? Because Sims is a point guard and Bibby is a wing? They have 4 season-ending injuries and 5 current injuries right now, hence 4 hardship waivers. They'll have 4 hardships as long as Caitlin Clark is out. Now, that's my thing. They did sign Bree Hall, but I feel like Bree Hall is like a shooting guard. I don't really feel like she's a forward or anything. I don't know. Maybe I haven't watched her enough, but she's 6'1". She's 6'1", and I mean, she's not that shorter than Bibby. Bibby is like 6'2", if I'm not mistaken. So she's not that shorter than her, but I don't know. I thought Bree Hall is more of a guard than a forward. We're getting smaller and smaller and smaller by the day. All right, the Indiana Fever are getting smaller and smaller by the day. Height-wise, player availability-wise, I mean, it is ridiculous what's going on with the Fever, man. We cannot keep anybody healthy. The Fever is milking the CC injury like an 8th-teeth cow. Why not just say she's out for the rest of the season? I mean, that's a totally different conversation than what we're having right now. So I'm just going to keep moving. But I do feel like, maybe Caitlin can come out and just say, hey, I'm going to be out for the rest of the season. But the thing is, it's hard to really hold her accountable with that because this is her first injury. She don't know. I don't think she knows if she's going to be out for the rest of the season. I don't think she really knows what's going on with her body, seeing that this is her first injury. So I understand how some people might want Caitlin Clark to step up and say something, but I honestly feel like she don't even know. And that's where the guidance of your coach and your health staff, your medical staff, that's where the guidance of them come from. You know what I'm saying? They at least enlighten her on what's going on so she could be more educated on her body. But I mean, Stephanie White coming out lying about injuries. We can't rely on her. We can't rely on the medical team. We can't rely on anybody at this point, man. It never ends. I can't wait for Steph White to get in front of the cameras today and tell us still expected to play this season and doing all she can to ramp up, be hard, not to laugh in her face. Do the Fever need a new strength and conditioning coach? That's a great question, fam. So it's a hardship because it was announced as a rest of the season contract. Yeah, I think it's a hardship, man. I don't think it's a rest of the season contract. LOL, just remember Steph said she experienced swelling while traveling with the team, and now she's out for the year. Get a new head coach, man. This ain't sports. Y'all just operating on vibes. Let's go, Breezy. Now, I am interested to see what Bree Hall can do out here. I do take her as a competent player. I think she's pretty decent. But also, like I stated before, throwing a rookie in a situation like this is not something you want to do, man. This is a tough situation to be in. I mean, honestly, Stephanie White wasn't even using Bibby. So, I mean, maybe she's just going to sit on the bench. Who knows, man? Viv Clark is out for season. They just won't say it because they want that money. Look, and the crazy thing is, honestly, they're still going to make whatever they're going to make while Caitlin is injured, announcing that, right? I feel like everybody kind of feel like Caitlin is going to be out for the rest of the season, but they're still getting X amount of views, X amount of attendance. I mean, just go ahead and say it. Just go ahead and say it, man. What's the problem? What's the holdup? I don't know. Maybe the hopes of, she'll be back for the playoffs, and maybe that's holding on to a certain amount of fans. Maybe the hope that she'll be back and they could actually do damage in the playoffs. Maybe that is something they're hanging on to and dangling in front of the fan base. But I would think even if you announced it, she's going to be at the games. People are still going to show up and try to get their jerseys, memorabilia signed. Although I am interested to see what Bree Hall can bring to the team, I still feel like Stephanie White might not even use her. I mean, she didn't use Bibby after Bibby proved that she could be a help or some type of source of scoring for this team, right? But she ended up benching her. So I don't understand necessarily what she's going to do with Bree Hall here. But we'll have to see, man. Hopefully she does use her, and hopefully Bree Hall can bring some buckets off of the bench because we see the bench struggle from time and time again to actually put up numbers in that scoring department. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Bree Hall joining the team and Bibby being out for the rest of the season, man. What a short-lived euphoria having Bibby on that floor. Play some good defense and shoot well enough from that corner, stretch the floor. Come on, man. Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.